Pisces, your weekly love tarot begins with a Page of Pentacles, a Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and a Two of Cups. Your person comes in this week with the Seven of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Star, and a Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication, very fast communication, hectic communication coming in. We're gonna come back to that bottom card. See first what this is all about. Let's move some of this stuff up a little bit. Yeah, there's lovers, a lot of lovers energy, star energy. Completion is on the board as well. All right, let's just get right into how you and your person in this connection are coming in. You come in with Page of Pentacles. They come in with the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of reevaluating your life, your physical life, especially for your person. They're really taking a moment, Pisces, to sort of reevaluate where they're at, what they have, what they've accomplished. You, on the other hand, you're kind of in the beginning of something new. You're at the start of something new, right? Wanting to start to put effort into building something concrete. It feels like this building is to do with this person here, right? It feels like this may be a new connection for you, or at least a connection that is very fresh and you're kind of curious about it. Let's get some clarity. I mean, as I look ahead to the cards, you're dealing with somebody here, Pisces, who's very successful. And when I say successful, they're not necessarily rich, but they're successful and they're happy in what they do. They're very, very good at their job. They're at a place right now in their lives where they're very much reevaluating their job, their work, their living arrangement, but more so in a way of that they are planning the next stages of their life. And it almost seems, Pisces, as though you guys have met at the perfect time, because they are, with the star energy over here, beginning to sort of think about the future. So let's get some clarity on that Page of Pentacles. Yes, lovers again. An Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you're dealing with somebody who really wants to put a lot of effort in. Lovers is here for you. Lovers is here for them. You guys are very, very compatible. There's a lot of earth energy here, but you both, and you being a water sign, but you guys are very grounded and compatible together. How do you see each other? Well, when you see them, again, you see someone who is very nurturing, but also very independent. Like I said, somebody who's very independent, makes their own money, very successful, likes good things. And also perhaps has had to really this person, perhaps, I think you see they've had to be on their own. Something about their work or their life or their level of success has necessitated them kind of being on their own for a while. When they see you, they see lovers, right? I mean, they see a lover's connection. They see you, you're two peas in a pod. You're two people who really resonate with each other. And you love what they do. I think this is another reason why you guys are resonating with so much lovers energy, soulmate energy here. Also Gemini, lovers is Gemini and coming out twice. Definitely some of you are dealing with a Gemini or somebody has Gemini in their chart. But what's so exciting here is that their physicality, their job, what they're doing is something that you also are very interested in. There is kind of a real love life connection here. Like you guys could be a power couple, or you could be two people who work in the same field, but whatever it is, you have an extreme amount of curiosity and I want to say desire to build with this person. Wow. King of Wands for you. And death for them. Yeah, this relationship here with you is a huge transformation for them. You may be dealing with somebody who really has been a workaholic, or again, they're very successful. They've amassed a beautiful life, but a lot of that has come at the expense of not having relationships or not having, not having time. Really, you can see this person has absolutely been a workaholic at times, and someone who really works on something that is important to them. They've really tried to create something here. So, yes, but you coming into them is a huge transformation to their lives. And again, as I say, you're dealing with someone who may not be very used to having a lover. And so you both are it's refreshing for both of you. How do you see your roles in the relationship? Well, for you, this is a Ten of Swords, and for them a Star. You're both equally sort of mesmerized and enthralled here. For you, Pisces, it's also the end of a long period of difficult relationships. I want to say, as your person, as this may be marking the end of solitude or a life of mostly work and not really being able to have time, or not having made the right connection with somebody that made this person want to make time, that's the change for them. For you, the change is this is the end of a long period of struggling with relationships that were mentally draining, I'm going to say, that took a toll on you emotionally, mentally. And it's the end of that. You're coming out of that because this is a connection, a healthy, strong connection. There's a lot of excitement here. Eight of Wands, a lot of communication, a lot of excitement. King of Wands is there for you also. You really, this relationship and associate, this energy here with this Ten of Swords, this is the type of relationship I think, Pisces, you've been waiting for. Judgment, yes. Forgiveness, judgment coming through, karma. It's almost as if the universe is finally giving you that forgiveness and bringing the relationship you deserve. And look at that double star. Some of you are definitely dealing with Aquarius energy. Okay, so Gemini is on the reading hard, and so is Aquarius. Look at this dream come true for them, and a real dream come true. I mean, I love these two Aquarius cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards, right? Yes. Something they've always wanted and finally have. They see a solution. They see a way out of the darkness, the solitude, the confusion. Yes, you're dealing with somebody here. Again, I'm going to say, Pisces, I do also feel this person may be quite artistic. They may even be on a spectrum to a degree in terms of their intensity. This is someone who's very good at their job, but also not so great at social social sort of connections and cues. Again, also as a byproduct of all the effort they've put into their work. But this person is a very unique, very creative, very amazing individual. But amazing individuals like that find it difficult to make connections. So again, this is very fresh for them and new and exciting. And for you, really a feeling that, this Ten of Swords and Judgment coming in, Two of Cups here. Pisces, it's almost as if, for a long time you felt you were cursed, right? For a long time you felt like, well, I'm just cursed with these lousy relationships. I'm just going to have to suffer through them. Maybe one day I'll find somebody decent. You know what I mean? This attitude. But you've come through this, and it feels here like this meeting this person very much has marked the end of that period, and you actually feel like the universe is finally forgiving you. You finally are on that, list of people that don't always have crappy partners. That, oh my God, you think, I am worth a better partner. I am worth a healthy connection. And this is what comes in here. And so this is a really, really beautiful reading, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards out for this relationship, this connection, this love connection. Thank you so much for joining me here, Pisces Cross Watchers. If you're resonating with this connection, this reading, this beautiful reading, please sound off in the comments or hit the like button. That really helps my channel. But I love the comments so I can respond to them. I love responding in comments. But this is a great love story. And what I love about this most of all, Pisces, is that we all have, I know this feeling. We've had this feeling. I have friends, we've all known somebody and we've all been there. That feeling at some point in your life where you're just like, oh, I'm doomed to just have, I'm doomed, I'm doomed, I'm doomed. And like, this is the type of connection that just says, you're not. Yes, that, you come out of a period of picking the wrong person, because we have to take responsibility for the people that we pick in our lives, right? So there's transformation has happened, has changed, has come in, and like this lovely feeling of when the universe opens up and does give you that feeling of forgiveness and like, yeah, you're able. Oh, loss, romance, beautiful, and lust. Wow. So loss here. Interesting how this will come in. Again, loss, Ten of Swords is the end of a period, and it's the end, and loss is here. This is Saturn and Pisces. It could very well be a feeling here of just like, for some of you, saying goodbye to a period in your life, right? Remembering losses in your life also. There may be some of you, this may come in for you. Sometimes when we resonate up like this, we do, we go through some of the losses we had, especially if we're going through a karmic change like judgment here, where we're being forgiven, we're asking forgiveness, we're forgiving others, and we're being forgiven. We do look back almost to some of the things that we've lost along the way, right? Romance is in the air. Beautiful. Again, beautiful energy for this relationship, and lust. Okay, now, lots of lust, lots of physicality, right? But again, why not? We have lovers in twice, star energy, Two of Cups. This is a grand relationship, Pisces, a beautiful sort of deserving moment for you, for your partner. And that's all I can say on it. I'm going to call this reading your love outlook for the week, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, as I said, if you resonate with this, excuse my voice, I'm on my third video. If you're resonating with this, sound off in the comments or subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. All of those things really help my channel grow and really help me stay connected to you guys. So thank you very much for that. But for right now, Pisces cross watchers, enjoy this beautiful, new, refreshing relationship that, of course, you and your person deserve. I wish you guys love, life, and happiness, and I hope to see you guys next week for your love reading. Bye-bye now.